Hey Wolfpack, and welcome back to Star Stable Online. I hope you all enjoyed the first episode. We are in Moorland Stable, and I have done some of the stable chores just to get us a little bit of money. But let's continue with quests. So today we are going to speak to Justin, and what is my dog doing? She's being a little nuisance. I think you and Divine Wolf are ready for a challenge now. There's a paddock just past the shops out there. Ride over and talk to Loretta, the co-leader of the Bobcat Girls Riding Club. She has a bit of a prickly attitude, but don't be scared by that. Ask her to show you how competitions work here in Moorland. Okay. Meet the Bobcat Girls. So we're going to go get some more races that we can do. I don't know if the training ones we did can be repeated daily. We'll have to find that out. But let's come and speak to Loretta. Oh, going backwards. Yes, I'm Loretta. Let me guess, Justin sent you here to learn the fundamentals of competition riding. Of course he did. Everyone at Moorland Stables wants to join my riding club. Yeah, okay. Lesson number 1. The Bobcats only accept the best. If you want to ride with us, you have to earn your place. Chill out. Lesson number 2. Train, train, train. Competition races. Sharpen your skills as a rider. Help your horse reach its potential and strengthen your bond. Before we move on to lesson number 3, I need to see what level you and... What's your horse's name? Don't tell me it's Puffy Heart or something corny like that. Divine Wolf. Okay, I guess I can work with that. You have proven that you have some inkling as to what you're doing on that horse of yours. Don't worry, it's totally basic. Ride in every gait for 5 seconds. This is new. Walk, trot, canter and gallop. 4 basic gaits. Let's see if you can hold each for, let's say, 5 seconds. Okay. Oh, walk. Seems longer than 5 seconds, but okay. Trot. Canter. Canter is so slow. Gallop. Gallop is also so slow. Okay. Not bad. I'm surprised. Thanks, I guess? That wasn't too bad for a beginner. You and Divine Wolf are a good team. Thank you. I feel like that's quite a high compliment coming from you. Now, you could stay in the paddock and play safe riding in circles, but if you want to make a name for yourself in the Jorvik riding scene, you're going to have to aim higher. Lesson number 3. Never settle for anything short of greatness. Speaking of greatness, Bartok and I have a serious competition to prepare for. My fellow club leader Tan can take it from here. Hi, you must be the new girl everyone's talking about. My name is Tatiana, but my friends call me Tan. Welcome to Jorvik. Okay, so Tan gives us a race, I think. I hope Loretta did not scare you. She can be a bit intense with new arrivals, but she means well. She takes riding very seriously. That's why Loretta insists that the Bobcats be available to help new riders at Moorland Stables train. She calls it charity work, but I have a feeling that she's secretly scouting for future Bobcats. Now, let's talk about races. Here on Jorvik, riding is a national pastime, so you will find no shortage of races as you explore. Practicing on race courses is a great way to train your horse each day. I'm going to let you try out our basic racetrack. No pressure, remember it's only for training, just give it your best. I certainly will. 2, 1, let's go. I say let's go like this is going to be fast, but it's just not. It's just not going to be quick. It's really weird to get back on a, not just a low-level horse, because, I mean, I train new horses, but as a low character level, it makes you realise just how much your character level affects things as well. Are there no jumps in this race? Woo! Yeah, go me! I thought there were jumps in this race. Is it the next one that has jumps then? Yeah, it's just a little walk in the park, really. Just going for a gentle little stroll. La di da di da di da. There we go. Basic bobcatch track. Gold. On a level 3 horse. My horse is a higher level than I am. Well, that's quite good for your first try. You've really never ridden that horse before? It seems you and Divine Wolf are meant for each other. Well, I have. Like yesterday. If you want to help Divine Wolf reach their potential, you will need to train every day. Race organisers like myself will give you one daily training session that will help your horse grow. If you're feeling competitive, you can also visit the race boards and try for a high score as often as you like. When you use the race boards, it will not help train your horse, but every rider can earn ribbons, and riders with the best times can even earn prize money. It's nice to meet you, Astrid. Enjoy your time in Moorland Stable and don't forget your training. I did forget to say in the first episode... Yeah, I see you waving at me. I'm just going to do this race again. I did forget to say in the first episode, I am on the Snowflake Island server. I think it's Snowflake Island, which is a UK server. And the main reason I picked this server is because my main account is on this server. So if ever I want to do some special filming, either from that account or from this account, I have another account I can log on to as a camera angle. Because getting footage with the camera in Star Stable is not always the easiest. Especially if you want a distant shot or things like that. So I've got both accounts on the same server at the moment, and it will probably remain that way. Obviously this is a new account, so I don't have a riding club on this one. I do on my other one, but it's more so I don't get bombarded with club requests. I've never actually done the club thing in Star Stable. Let's get that XP. All close to a level up. Hi, Justin. But so the point I was getting at, because easily distracted, is that I may, if there's some interest, start up a club in the future, but for now I will be clubless. I'd like to take you to meet my dad, Thomas. He gets a real kick out of meeting every new rider. Let's head back to the courtyard. He's always around the stables. Okay. Let's go. How tall your big wild horses were. Yeah. Kemble, this is my land. You have no rights here. Who needs rights when you've got money and powerful friends? Your trickery, your rickety stable is coming down, old man. Don't worry. We'll give you time to move those nags. Dad, what's Mr. Kemble talking about? Well, if it isn't Moorland, whelp. If you had any money, I'd tell you about an investment opportunity going up right here. But you don't, so I won't. See ya. Absolutely wouldn't want to be ya. I'm so mad I could cuss. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry you witnessed me losing my temper. Justin, who's your new friend? I'm Astrid, who's the bully. That was Mr. Kemble from GED. They want to raise our stable and build some luxury condos instead. But I won't let that happen. Son, why don't you head back and let me deal with this? I need to prove that I own this land in order to stop that evil corporation. Okay, so we've got Thomas Moorland in the journal now. So stable owner, September 18th is September 28th is his birthday. Lives in Moorland Stable, loves Yorkshire puddings, don't blame you. Special skill, horse sense, hobbies, hacking about. Son of, yep. Okay. Good. I'm great with horses, but a little bit lacking in the paperwork skill. I need some more time to get my hands on proof of ownership. Kick 5 pieces of equipment by ring next to them. Okay. If we disable enough of the GPS equipment they're setting up outside of the stable, that will buy some time to figure something out. Okay. but all the GPS equipment looks sturdy enough to withstand anything but a hard kick from a horse. A kick from a horse, you say? What if we try rearing next to it? Divine Wolf, would you... that should give it a good whack. Okay, right. John's the stableman, I think. Let's go and have a look. So, rearing, so I'm assuming... Oh, and a slower gait. There we go. Forgot how to rear for a minute. And... in the circle, in the circle. Cow! Yeah! Way to go, Divine Wolf. I haven't yet decided if all the horses we buy are going to have wolf in their name. I feel like it would be... so on my main account, they all have Nova in their name. Like, blah, 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 blah. Like famous breeding barns all have something in their horses' names which link it back to them. Oh, I didn't mean to get off. The most famous one I can think of at this moment in time is like VS Code Red. VS for vital signs. So I'm like, well, we could put wolf in all the names and then everyone knows that they belong to me. They are mine. But I'm not sure yet. We'll see what I sort of feel name-wise when it comes to purchasing some new horses. Because obviously, like I said last time, I'm going to get Lifetime Star Rider on this. So I will be earning star coins weekly. So probably not going to buy horses at the rate I do on my main account. I say I do, when I'm playing, I buy quite a lot of horses. I haven't played in quite a while. But potentially we'll bring some of my main account into the channel as well. I think that might be where I do maybe some training rambles, things like that. So we shall see. Astrid, it worked. You're a genius. That will delay them for a while, but I think I will need more time. Miss Saltweb, you're kind of in the way of Thomas. Thank you. Do you know what else will slow them down? No power! Are you and Divine Wolf up for another round of mischief? I reckon we could be. A fine t-shirt. Okay. There's caring one, riding one. This is all good though. We need some money so that I can buy some straw to feed my horse. So I'm actually recording this the same night the same day I recorded episode 1, except it's much later at night now. Good thing about Star Stable is you can change the time of day. Well, not change the time of day, but change visually how it looks. Ride past the blacksmith and up towards the hill. You'll find the power box where the road turns at the construction site. The code to turn it off is 3008, or maybe it's easier to remember as 3008. No, 3008. 30th of August is how I remember it. That really, I don't know why that really confused me. I can totally see how that guy loses important information. Poor Thomas. We do, by the look of it, need to go and see Maya at some point. But let's finish the Thomas and Justin questline first. I think this is the one that opens up Fort Pinter for us. Where am I going? Up here? Yep. This will tell you how long it's been since I've played Star Stable. The map should be in the bottom. Right, let's see if we can... Anyone around? Anyone around? Doo-ba-doo, 80... No. 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 3008. Ah! I know what the code is. I just didn't click enough. 3008. There we go. Power play. Conditions fulfilled. Oh no, the power went off. We did it, Divine Wolf. Let's ride back and tell Thomas. What a shame. Oh no. Whatever will we do now? I don't know who possibly could have done that. Right, let's ride back to Thomas, who will be down here. Hi, Conrad. We'll come see you soon. Riding, riding, riding. Oh, no. Thomas is... I suppose I could have gone either way, but Thomas is this way. I'll get myself all confuddled if I go the wrong way. That's a pretty horse. Okay, Thomas, I'm back. I can hear Campbell and the crooks... Campbell the crook screaming at his crew. Hee 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 hee. I'm sure he's blaming them. Don't fret. They're all bad guys too. Time to take advantage of the confusion and delay. Now, if only we could find the old deed for the stables. Surely it says that the land is rightfully mine. Find Mrs. Holdsworth at her little red cottage next to Moorland stables and inquire about the missing deed. The Moorlands have worked the land for generations, but it was owned by the Holdbrooks. Old Jasper Holdbrook offered the land as a wedding gift when I married his daughter Catherine. It was supposed to be the start of a beautiful life. Anyways, about the deed. It's definitely not in my house. I checked under the bed and everything. Oh hey, maybe Mrs. Holdsworth has it. She's my accountant. She has a little cottage just outside of the stables, close to the beach. Would you ride over and ask her? Meanwhile, I'll look a bit more around here. Okay. So now we need to go this way. Oh no, she used to do the initial training, didn't she? And then obviously the initial training now happens over on the island. Okay, hello. Hello, you're just in time for tea. Let's sit down and you can tell me the reason for your visit. Okay. Sure, we'll have tea. That sounds delightful. Thomas can't find the deed to the property and he told you I might have it because I'm his accountant. Oh my. I'm not an accountant. I just help him with some maths a few times. My dear friend is a wizard with those horses, but has no business conduct. I'm afraid Thomas has nothing more than Jasper's promise of the land as a wedding gift. Sadly, Catherine died in childbirth before the deed actually changed hands. Jasper, in his anguish, blamed Thomas for her death, and hasn't spoken to him since. He's never even met his grandson. Needless to say, there was never talk of property or paperwork after that. That's why Thomas can't find the deed. What's that? You feel like giving a stubborn old man a kick in the pants? You know, Astrid, maybe you have what it takes to convince him to make good on his promise to the young couple and save the stables. Ooh, levelling up. Jasper retired to a pumpkin farm a bit far out of Moorland. But he still keeps a storage barn around here. Okay. Ride east towards Fort Pinter to find Jasper's barn. With any luck, you'll find him there. Back on my horsey. Okay, so we need to go up this hill over here. If I remember rightly, he's like blocking the road to Fort Pinter. And you have to do all these quests to gain access to it. Because I'm pretty sure Fort Pinter is part of the non-Star Rider area. But we will see. Oh, Jasper! Yeah, see, it looks like he's blocked the road off. It's very nice of him. Who are you and what do you want? Moorland Stables is in danger of being torn down and you want my help? Forget it, not my problem. Thomas Moorland married my daughter for her land. He doesn't grieve for her like I do. Just runs his stables with that boy of his. Okay. I don't feel like that's fair. I let them stay on my land for 20 years out of respect for my daughter, but no more Mr. Nice Guy. GED can have the land. Thomas and the boy can make their own way. Now get out of here, kid. I'm done talking about this. Can't you see I have back-breaking work to do? This barn won't clean itself. Do you want to talk about your daughter? Oh, what? You aren't put off by my gruffness? Catherine used to work with me in the barn when she was about your age. I suppose it would be nice to have your help for a little. Remind me of the good old days. Will you help me clean up around the barn? Okay. Don't remember that being a quest. But just because of the option I picked. Cleaning, 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 cleaning. I don't know why, but I've got that. I don't know if... It's one of those games that I feel like I made up. For the PS2 iToy, there was a game, and you like waved your hand around and you cleaned bubbles off of a window, and it was like, when I'm washing windows. And I don't know why that's just coming to my head, but I feel like it's just an imaginary game. So if anyone's ever played that game, please let me know, because I'm convinced that I made it up. As you do. This doesn't look like trash. A baby blanket, a wedding photo, a letter addressed to Dad. This must be Catherine's box. Oh wait, doesn't Justin give these letters to me? Why are you meddling in Catherine's things? First off you offer to help, and then you break my sad heart all over again. I should have known not to let my guard down. That letter is addressed to me. Hand it over. The baby blanket and the photo, it doesn't matter to me. Take it to Justin for all I care. Go. Okie dokie. Now I have a box on the back of my horse. Let's go, Divine. This man's grumpy. He's a willy grumpy. Come on then. Okay, so he's mad, but he's got a letter now. Now, I remember in the original... Well, not necessarily the original. The tutorial I did, that Justin gave us a pile of letters, and that persuaded his granddad to make peace with everything. Oh hey Astrid, I'm stressing out big time. The bulldozers are scheduled for tomorrow. Can you believe it? I feel like pulling out my hair. I just talked to Maya about moving the horses somewhere safe. I don't guess you had any luck tracking down the deed. You have something for me from my mum? I'm not quite sure I understand. A baby blanket from a box in Jasper's barn? Yeah, I don't really understand either. You met my grandfather? Sorry, I can't actually shout, otherwise I would have shouted. My sister's staying over and she's asleep. Jasper thinks that my dad only married my mum for land to build the stables. That's crazy. The stables were her idea. Right, this is where the love letters come in. When I was old enough, my dad shared some of the letters he and my mother wrote to each other. She often wrote of her dream to open a stable for girls from all over the world to visit, to experience the joys of bonding with horses here in Jorvik. Her dreams became this, and he passed it on to me. Every rider who visits Moorland stables keeps Catherine's dream alive. If Jasper knew this, there's no way he'd have let her dream die. Please, Astrid, will you take me to him? We can show him my parents' letters. Oh, he's going to come with us. Oh, this is new. He doesn't normally come with us. But yeah, sure, Justin, we'll take you up. A little bit of a championship going on here. Don't think we'll be passing any championships at a level 3. That looks weird. Hang on, let me slow down. Come out of a gallop stance. Yeah, see, that just looks weird. It's the static hand movement. Right. Darling puppy, I am busy. Could you play with your bone less loudly, please? You're back. I thought I was pretty clear about my position. I'm no dummy. I can see you brought my grandson to play some sympathy card. He looks like his parents. And what are those papers you're shaking at me? That's Catherine's handwriting. These letters describing my daughter's dreams are showing me I have been a proud fool. It cost me my son and my grandson. I won't let it cost us the stables. You haven't lost me, Grandpa. I... Thank you, boy. Anyhow, I have to get to the deed to Thomas before Kemble and the crooks can crush my daughter's dream and turn it into condos. I put the deed in a chest for safekeeping years ago, And then I buried the chest, of course. The question is, where the heck did I... Why did you bury it? It was in a safety deposit box in Fort Pinter, wasn't it? It was close to the lighthouse. I remember that much. Here, take this shovel. I'll mark the place on your map where the deed might be buried. What, did you just mumble about old men and poor record-keeping skills? Surely you don't mean me. Anyway, it's time to dig, Astrid. The fate of the stables is in your hand. Why is it in my hands? I just got here. Why am I responsible for this situation? I do not understand how I have become responsible for this situation. Nothing here. You're just trusting some random stranger with the deed to your stables. Like, what? Spacebar. Oh, found them. Oh, darn. I'm really happy with the coat colour. I spent a long time looking at the very limited coat colour options for the horses before I actually picked which one I wanted. It's the deed. You found it. Now Thomas can prove his ownership of Moorland stables. Astrid, since you found the deed, you deserve to hand it to Thomas and see the joy in his face when he realises the stables are saved. And I'm going to get some budget pants. Okay. Justin, I hope you and your father will forgive a grieving old man for multiplying the family's pain. I'd like to make amends if you'll have me in your life. We're just down the road, Grandpa. I would love to show you the stables some days. Look, here comes Dad now. Justin, I need your help with the horses. Kemble is on his way. As most people know or have guessed, the contract creed is never be on time. We love demolition jobs, especially sad ones, so we make sure to be early for those. Oh, life is good. Wait, what? You've got your smelly hands on the deed? Fine, fine, we'll leave now and we'll be back. We're still billing you for showing up today, plus a project cancellation fee. How are you billing us? Unbelievable. We didn't hire you, remember? Details, details. We'll just take our equipment to the next job. We've got a senior citizens home to turn out. You're delightful, aren't you? Ta-ra now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Okay, so we didn't have to go to Fort Pinter in this quest. Interesting. Oh, he's going up there. Oh, no. Rock slide. Is that where Loretta gets stuck? He's a menace. Of course he tore up the road to Nilma's Highland on his way out. That was quite the ordeal. Thanks for your part in saving Moorland Stable, Astrid. Let's go see the horses, Justin. Maybe you can visit us later, Jasper. Or should we call you Gramps now? Aww. Okay, Trails of Ember, yeah. Yeah, I know about Trails of Ember. Is it C for collection? No, what's collections? Trailblazers, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I've earned this. Okay, what is this? Jolly Hoof Treats. Okay. We're not going to worry about that. I've done some of it on my other account. Not a huge amount. I want collections. Collections is J. Job stable owner. Okay, so it's just filling in more information. So it'll be interesting later in this series to have a look back at the collections. So, I can now happily afford some food for my horse, which is good. But I think I am going to leave this episode here. We have helped the Moorlands and saved Moorland Stable. And I think there's 2 quests in town, so we'll just go see who there is to speak to. I know we need to speak to Maya. And oh, there's 3. So we've got Maya, Thomas, and is that Tan? Yeah. Okay, so is that the only 3 quests we have available? So we've got Horses of Yorvik Focus Race. We can't do that one at the moment because that involves an area we can't get to. and 2, it involves having a certain type of horse which we don't have. Oh, maybe the Jorvik wild horses. Jorvik. What kind of horse are you again? Jorvik Warmblood can. We've got browse the stable catalogue, time to go shopping, Stacy in place, and an unhappy cow, which is the Maya quest. But that all sounds like things for us to be getting on with next time. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.